Shakia.
Got the knowledge, y'all.
Hi you guys, my name is Guru Shakia and welcome to my beautiful channel. Today we are going to discuss 10 ways social media is ruining your life. Now I've been contemplating doing this video for a while and now I've finally gotten the time and energy to do it. And thank you for everyone that's been following my channel and all your support. I really appreciate you guys, but let's get right into this list. So number 1 is you compare yourself to others a lot. Now, contrary to popular belief, a lot of us feel that we can just be on social media 24/7 and it not have an effect on how we view the world in our psyche and our subconscious mind. A lot of the times we are mindlessly scrolling on social media and we are looking at what people are wearing, if people are single or not, if they're in a relationship, if they're caked up, how much materialistic things they have. And this often causes a lot of depression and anxiety and a lot of woe it's me, or a lot of I'm not where I'm supposed to be in my life at this time. But that's definitely number one. A number one way that social media ruins lives is because you constantly compare yourself to others and how well they're doing, not aware that they have their own path and you have your own path. And this is a lot of times where my own personal downfall has happened, where I took months on end off social media and I was fine with myself, how I looked, what I had going on, and all of that. But once I got back on it, basically everything went downhill because I was trying to run someone else's race. But number 1 is you compare yourself to others a lot. Number 2 is beauty standards. So social media, another way that social media ruins lives is beauty standards. Now, a lot of these steps go hand in hand, and basically beauty standards is like again, it's another comparing thing. They only show, as I touched on other videos before, they only show a few types of beauty for men and women. So for men it's always this buff guy, or for women it's always Kim Kardashian. And basically these beauty standards are what we feel like we have to live up to, and if we don't, that's when, you know, we start comparing ourselves and trying to live up to these unrealistic expectations, getting plastic surgery or trying to buy expensive clothes or keep this image up. So number 3 is it's a distraction and a time waster. So obviously this is the obvious one of how social media ruins lives, is because we often use it to distract ourselves to do what we really have to do in life. We kind of gain our procrastinating skills from just being on social media when we get bored, or even train ourselves when we aren't bored to be on it. And it kind of like, all this time that you're distracting yourself on it, it could have been went to something, investing in yourself, or spending time with someone you love, or making love, making a new friend, or falling in love, or traveling. It's crazy how much we distract ourselves using social media. But number 4 is it's an ego drainer, and it basically it's an ego drainer because you have to keep up with a persona, whether you realize it or not. Everyone on their social media, even I, have a persona, and it's basically because everyone picks what they want you to see on social media, whether it's I'm always a positive person, or I'm always a negative person, or I'm always an asshole, or I'm also always sarcastic. We have these personas that take a lot to keep up. Even when we think we're being authentic on there, we're really not, because we want people to see only certain aspects of our personality. And that kind of, again, creates these unrealistic image ideals. And it's actually draining to keep up these personas a lot, especially when likes come in hand, where you're trying to focus on how many likes you're getting or how much attention you're getting. So that's another way social media is ruining your life. Number 5 is it keeps you out of touch with reality. And basically, like I said, again, this all goes hand in hand. All of these steps are ways that social media ruins your life. Is it keeps you out of touch with reality, meaning when I use social media, for example, a lot, like scrolling through it, it's like I couldn't differentiate what was real and what's not, meaning, again, this is where when you're comparing yourself to others, or you're in the matrix in a sense. You think that everything online is real life, and you kind of like stop communicating in person. You just worry about how much likes you get or how much friends you have on your friends list, things of that nature. Number 6 is it keeps you from your life purpose and your life goals. Now, there's many distractions in society that keeps you from your life purpose and your life goals, like partying, going to the bar, all these things that they call entertainment, which I get that you can do them a lot of times to relieve stress, but it gets to the point where people use all of these outlets to distract their life, so much so that they don't even pursue their own dreams and goals. But sorry, I'm outside, you guys. But it keeps you from your life purpose and goals because, again, it keeps you distracted and caught up in the matrix, and you're not questioning, okay, who am I really? What do I really like? I'm just told these things and I should just keep this image up and things of that nature. Number 7, it keeps you it keeps you from real human interaction. So again, this is where people get caught up about half the time we don't even reach out to these friends that we have in our friends list, which that would even be better in a sense. But we no longer try to even go like hang out in person sometimes, or try to make an effort to meet new people that we met online in person, but we make it a completely internet thing, which is just so weird, and it keeps people unattached, like which humans are supposed to be more attached in person. Number 8, it creates misunderstandings. So like texting, it creates a lot of misunderstandings. There could be like a lot of subtweets or a lot of sub things that people take as a red flag to them, or like someone's hating, or people's opinions get carried away, or things of that nature. And it creates a lot of misunderstandings when, again, communicating in person could solve a lot of that. Number 9 is it doesn't really help social skills, so that kind of goes hand in hand with the last one. It's called social media, but we don't interact in person anymore. It's like everything is always done over the phone or Skype or email, and again, that authentic human touch or human communication is not there. Even when people are together, it's like they're glued to their phone. So that's another way it's kind of ruins relationships, because when you're hanging out with a girl you like or a guy you like, some people might be glued to the phone, and people take it the wrong way, and it hinders your social skills, because if you don't have good social skills, a lot of people check out on their cell phone. Like if you have bad anxiety, for example, or you're an introvert, you might use your phone as an escape route instead of trying to build your social skills. Now, number 10, the last one, is it keeps you from being your authentic self. So a lot of people think that social media is the outlet to be your true self, but in a way it kind of just feeds an ego that you want to portray to everyone, but your true authentic self is not on the internet at all. And a lot of people are scared to check out the internet because they're afraid to know their true self or to sit with their true self, because they haven't been with it so long, and for as long as they had a cell phone probably. But it does keep you away from your authentic self, and how you find your authentic self that's a whole other video. But meditating, being in solitude with yourself, reading stuff, trying new hobbies, basically everything but the internet. Now, I'm not saying that the internet is the devil, but because you can use it for businesses or anything to research self-improvement, or to use it to your advantage to learn things. But a lot of times social media, these are ways that it can hinder or hurt our life without us realizing it. But that's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that insightful video and what I kind of thought about social media. Peace.